This is the Tasmanian apple berry, which is such an odd looking fruit. This is the most alien looking berry that I've seen. This is just something that does not typically exist in nature. It's like a tiny little brick. Like you could stack these. These things are so crazy that you can actually stack them 3 high on the palm of your hand. Well, you can't move your hand, but yeah. Those are crazy looking. There are also white ones. So this one's kind of cute. You can see those little leaves on it still. And there are also red ones, I believe. So very, very cool to get a chance to try something that is so oddly shaped. Flavor, I don't know. And this is another fruit that was kindly sent to me by Matt and Megan in Seattle. They have a nursery, wanderlustnursery.com, where they have this plant and others available if you grow plants. First I'm going to try the purple one, and then we'll go into the white one. And I've heard that these are a fruit, but they're hollow inside, kind of like a bell pepper. So they look a little bit like a purple bell pepper that's been like shrunk down, but also hollow inside. So not sure if they're gonna taste good or not, but let's see. On the inside, you see it's hollow, and it's just filled with seeds. I think these will actually, yeah, you can pour them out. That's so weird. Yeah, look at that. I've seen online that you don't want to eat the seeds, and I did eat a few. So they are. I don't think it's going to kill me or anything, but they are bitter tasting. So it's probably not the best thing if you want something for flavor. You probably don't want to eat bitter seeds. So I think probably what you want to do is bite off the end or cut them and then pour the seeds out before you enjoy the pods. Okay, so I'm going to try just the pod on its own now. I like it. It's very odd though. It's floral, but it's not sweet and it's not sour. So on the sugar scale, 0. On the sour scale, 0. But it reminds me of violets. Not violets like the flower, but the candy, which is just like a super floral kind of flavor. Yeah, that's good. It's not strong, but it is there. So this is maybe something that you gotta eat like a whole bunch of them in order to get that. So maybe this would be something that I would use in cooking. Take a whole bunch of these, hollow them out, take all the seeds out, try to retain this shape, and use them in like a salad or something. And when you empty it out, you're left with like a little purple goblet for like a hamster king. That is what that is for. Or I guess it looks a little bit like a tulip as well. This would be a good thing, I think, for the culinary world. You could take this thing and you can use this in a nice presentation because it has such a crazy look to it, and it does have a nice flavor to it once you get the seeds out of there. So I would use this to dress a plate. You could do something with that in the world of like culinary art. It's not enough fruit to grow it for sustenance. Like, they're small, you have to empty the seeds out, it takes a lot of trouble, so not the best thing if you want to just like shove a bunch of berries in your mouth. Wikipedia says that some people use this to make jam and chutney out of. I can see that. It's another thing, it takes a little bit of trouble. But a jam out of this would be unlike any other jam because it's so floral, you know? So spreading this on a piece of toast is not going to be like spreading your typical like blueberry jam on a piece of toast. It's going to be very delicate. It's going to be like something that would go well on like a piece of like pound cake with some tea or something. It would go well like in a scone. It feels like you're eating edible flowers more than you're eating a berry. And similarly, it's mild, like edible flowers are. The texture of it and the flavor of it also reminds me of rose apples. Rose apples are very mild, very crispy, very refreshing, kind of hollow in the middle. They have more meat to them than these do, and they're bigger than these. But the flavor is very similar. So I'm going to try some of the white ones here. It feels like a crime separating out this stem here, but it needs to be done. Okay, so I'm going to crack this open, and inside you see all those little green seeds. So I got all the seeds out. So let's try a white one. So these are more like rose apple, like a very mild rose apple taste. Little floral, but it lacks that violet taste that I like. Yeah, they're fine, but definitely the winner flavor-wise would be the purple ones. There's a little bit more pep to that. I think having both colors, or having all three colors, because I guess there's a red one, would be useful just because you would have a variety if you're going for appearance. Definitely good to have the different colors then. You can have like a whole bouquet of little tiny tulip looking things on your dessert or whatever. So sure, for that reason this would be good, but if you're gonna pick one, I would go with the purple one just because there's a little bit more to that. So that's all I have to say about the Tasmanian apple berry. Really interesting one. Crazy looking. The flavor is interesting, though be it mild, it does have a very interesting taste. Be a great thing if you like to cook and you want to like really go in the artistic route. You know, pick this thing up. Or if you want to grow things for ornamental reasons, this thing's beautiful. Very, very cool looking fruit. So if you want to grow this yourself, check out the link in the description below. Matt and Megan have a nursery in Seattle, so you can pick it up in Seattle, or they'll ship it to you if you live in the US. So check it out, and I will see you guys next time with more from Matt and Megan's nursery. Take care. Bye. Well, I really hope you enjoyed that video, guys. If you did, you may want to check out the video that is below me right now. That should be good too. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, it is a huge help to my channel, so please do consider subscribing or clicking that bell. That does something too. Not sure what it is. Also, check out the description below. There's all sorts of other things I have going on. I don't even know anymore. But guys, I will see you next time. Take care.